Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
For sure, man. Listen, we got to get to it, man. What made you commit to Kentucky, man?
Jamal Mashburn.
Monster
Straight
man.
up.
I just kind of loved the way he played. He kind of mirrored my game. You guys, so when I came out, I was kind of, in an AAU circuit, I got to play the point, the 1, 2, 3. But in high school, obviously I was like a 4-man. Yeah. So it was a little different. So I just got an opportunity when Coach Pitino came to my crib and he was showing me the Mashburn highlights. He was like, I'm going to let you do what he do. I was like, man, you know what I mean? I could shoot the 3. I could be able to put the ball on the floor, handle it. So I was like, man, this is the perfect spot for me. But it really was because of Mashburn, man, because the style of play. I wore 24. He gave me his number.
Damn.
And I was just like I was a huge fan of his game. I thought that's the kind of game I could be like when I came into college. So that's what really made me pick there. And then obviously the atmosphere and everything. See, I went there. They were only 1 year fresh off probation. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are familiar when they went on probation. Mm-hmm. So Coach P was just building it back up to being a powerhouse. Yeah. So that's what made it special for me. That was the reason why I picked it, though. I mean, because of the style of play and how Mashburn went there.
For sure, man. Uncle Rick, y'all had a squad, too. Was D.A. on that team, too?
Yeah, D.A. transferred. We had
Tony Delk.
9 pros.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So y'all think y'all, hold on, before you tell me all the pros, I just want to ask,
shit.
You think y'all the best Kentucky team?
I think we're the best team ever in college basketball.
Talk your shit.
Dang, but I'm not saying it to be, because being biased. I would say the margin of victory. We won by like 24, 25 a night. So when you look at our numbers, you'd be like, oh, he was cool, but I ain't played the last 7, 8 minutes of games.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't even understand that. So our numbers look a little crazy. Yeah. I led the team in minutes at like 27, 28 minutes a night. You know what I'm saying? Most guys are playing 35, 36. So our numbers could be totally different if we got a chance to play. But most games, man, we had 9 pros. Man, our practice, to be honest, was harder than our games. I'm not going to even front.
Damn. Who all was the pros on y'all team?
Myself, Tony Delk, Walter McCarty, Derek Anderson,
D.A.,
Jeff Shepard, Mark Pope.
Reed Shepard Pops, right?
Yeah. Jeff Shepard. Played in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Mark Pope, the head coach. Right? He played 4 or 5 years with Indiana and Denver. And I feel like I'm missing one more to make the 9th one. It'll probably pop up to me here shortly. But, we was strong, man.
Damn.
Y'all forgot about Scott Padgett?
Nah, I know Scott, but so y'all think you better than Cat, Book? Who else they had? The 2 twins.
The twins, Tyler Eulis.
They were good. They had a squad and they did their thing. I went and watched a lot of those games. I was very supportive of them. And then to have Book as your 6th man speaks volume. So I see where you at with it, but no. we beat people by 25.
Yeah, they should be.
They cold. They superstars.
And especially that time period, the competition around that time was crazy too as well.
Yeah, but you got to think about we something different. When you think about us, you think about UNLV, the 90 team. The Jordan team. Yeah. You know what I mean?
North Carolina.
You don't really put that Kentucky team in that same.
Because they ain't win.
Like you don't put them in the same breath as when you talk about that. So it's an argument. I mean, I love that UNLV team in the 90s. Yeah. I mean, that 1990 team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. You know what I mean? That Jordan, I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of that, Michael and them, and they always put Michael and them in that conversation, MJ and them team, but I like us in the 90 team. And then we got to give respect. Let's give respect with respect due. That Michigan team was tough. For B freshmen, to be freshmen, you got to we got to give them that respect.
But y'all better than them. I give you that. Y'all probably the best team. Y'all blew everybody out.
We didn't even bring up Mook. Kentucky team, AD them.
Mook and them get beat.
Dang, it's too loud, but they raised the better up.
12? Yeah, 12 team was tough. They were good.
Yeah, but it's quiet.
They was too. Well, Mook and them was big too.
Mook and them was big. T. Jones, Anthony Davis,
they was loaded.
Kid Gill.
Yeah, they had a big team too.
They was loaded.
I mean, it been a good game.
But like you said, 9 pros is crazy.
Yeah,
like what you doing?
You damn near the original stretch 4. Low key.
Took your title?
I'm gonna tell you, it's me. Stretch 4, probably me, Derek Coleman,
Q.
Rasheed Wallace a stretch 4.
Yeah.
But you had that pity patty though.
Yeah, they couldn't dribble.
Yeah, OB.
They couldn't handle it.
So that's when you modeled your game after? You told me that one day.
Damn near Antoine, we was built the same. Because it was a lot of people back then, but I felt like you was just way more skilled than everybody. Just because you had that handle. Yeah. Because I feel like you more of a modern day player like
Let
today.
me tell you what's funny. So it's just really a true story. So AAU circuit, I'm on the AAU circuit, and just back when they changed it, when you had to play with your state. You remember you used to go to camp. So my sophomore year, I went to Nike All-American camp. They put you on different teams, you know what I mean? But so the next year, the NCAA changed the rule. You had to play with your actual state and city.
Damn.
So our point guard that we took, Mr. Irvin, I'll never forget this, the point guard that we took got hurt the first day. And Mr. Irvin was like, you the point. I'm like, what? I ain't never played point guard in my life. He was like, you the point. Man, by the 5th day, bro, I'm leading the camp in assists and scoring. And this is, we loaded like Stephon there. Stephon was right behind me. Felipe Lopez, Gerard Ward. I mean, it's camp is crazy. It's Sunny Camp. And that's what took me over the top. Like, I went from like top 50 to I left there top 5 in the country. Yeah, and it was history after that. But it was because one of the point guards got hurt and he just threw me the ball. It was like, yo, you the point. And so I got to play point guard, so it was over after that.
Did you grow up always dribbling and stuff?
Yeah, I
always wanted to, dribble. That was all my thing. And then when I went to camp with Stephon and all them they was showing me all them tricks and you know what I mean? Like we'd be working on them dribbling moves. So I started taking a liking to it. So I just became a big part of my game.
That's crazy, man.
That's a true story right there. No, they just threw me the ball like, yo, you the point at All-American camp.
That's crazy.
Like, and I promise I led the camp for like the first 5 days. I ran out of gas though. like game 6, 7.
Ball up.
Yeah. But it was cool. It gave me an opportunity to put me on a bigger stage. My recruiting went through the roof, man. I left there. I mean, I was top 5 in the country. It was over.
What's it like playing for Rick Pitino? So I got a story for you. My dad, Rick Pitino's first coaching job was in Boston University. My dad was on that team. He was the point guard for BU, Rick Pitino's first job. My dad said he was crazy. He said they had him holding bricks, doing defensive slides, all type of crazy stuff. Y'all was good. Was he crazy with y'all?
Yeah, he was crazy, but he was a good crazy if that makes sense. You know, he gonna push you to the max. You got to work hard. My first year was really tough for me. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to transfer at Christmas. Yeah. You know, you get the little Christmas break. Yeah. I wanted to leave after that. But back then, when I came out, you had to sit out. So I would have to literally sit out the whole next year to play. So I was like, man, I ain't finna sit out the whole year.
Straight up.
But he gonna make you work hard, man. But one thing about him, he gonna get the best out of you. You're gonna be in the best shape of your life, and he's gonna maximize your talent. If you guys even know, like, so when, obviously he coached me in college, but when he came to the pros, I mean, I made the All-Star team the first year because he knew
your game.
He moved me from the 3. I went to pros. I played my whole rookie year at small forward. My whole rookie year. So which was cool. But, you know, that's guarding Scotty. You know, that's guarding like elite 3-man in the league. You know what I mean? So he moved me to 4. He was like, you move to the 4. He was like, you finna have the advantage on the offensive end. You're going to have to bulk up a little bit. So I went from like 225 to 240. Like, he was like, you're going to guard 4s, but we're going to move you to the 4. You're going to have your most success. And that was the best thing for me. I made the All-Star team in 98 off that.
That's crazy.
That's good for you, though. You can always rebound, so that was easy to get down there and bang.
But I just see it was ability now because I can dribble, so I can put me in the 1-4 pick and roll.
That's what I said. That's that stretch.
You get started getting spooky.
Come on out here on this 3-point line.
I got to thank Coach Pete for that because I went to the league as a small forward.
Yeah.
I was guarding 3s. And even we won a championship in Miami, I played all 3. Because you remember UD was there.
Yeah.
I got to remember UD was the starting power forward, and they had just went to the Eastern Conference Finals when I signed there. So Rouse was like, yo, you got to play the 3. He loved UD. Y'all, we know that. You know, he loved UD, so he was like, 2 things. He was like, yo, you got to learn how to play a 3, and he was like, you got to come off the bench for a little bit. He's like, so they figured it out. Because I played for Stan first. A lot of people don't know that. Stan was the coach for the first game.
Stepped down,
So I was coming off the bench.
Nah, Pat came down.
Yeah, that's what I said. Pat came down,
He was like, we was 10-10. Shaq was hurt. He was like, man, come on down. I'm coming down. He fired Stan.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.